and he goes, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the lounge. Get up there and hit that like feature. And I hope you enjoyed the opening tune by Joy Fold." Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Get up there and hit that like feature if you would, please. Hi, Babel. I don't know if Jeremy's here yet, but he will be here. And I see that Jean, our Costa Rica chica, is back in the lounge. Here's my fever blisters. They're all dried up and beautiful, aren't they, ladies and gentlemen? Anyhow, hello, Jody. How are you in Ruby Slippers? Ruby, Jody. Really good to see everybody here today in the lounge. This is week number 74 of live lounging. I'm going to move this little tape recorder so it doesn't fly across the room or something. The show today, although we are celebrating Jeremy's birthday, we're dedicating the show to the memory of, the honor of Peter Pot NL 420, who passed away, unfortunately, on the 10th. So, right now we're going to have our moment of silence of good vibes sending. And also, the moment of silence of good vibes sending from here, anyway, is dedicated to Peter's family and friends, and Megan. He was very close to Megan, and actually Kathleen, one of my wrenches here, was very close to them as well. So, here we go. Moment of silence, good vibes sending, ladies and gentlemen. Time's up. We're done with our moment of silence. Jean, thank you for, you liked the little thing I made for Jeremy. Also, I'm going to hold up this picture. I'm going to read this quote first, I guess. "There is no flag large enough to cover the shame of killing innocent people." Howard Zinn, who happens to be one of Jeremy's favorite. Hello, Jeremy. Here's your little deal. Welcome to the lounge. Not sure how long you've been here, but, we are dedicating this show not only to you, but to the memory of Peter Pot NL 420, who passed away last week. So, we'll just do little things throughout. Here's a picture. He had ichthyosis, Jeremy, a hideous skin condition. He was born with it. On the commercial break or the intermission, you'll find out more. But Kathleen has a link to drop as well. I'm not sure if she dropped any links yet, but, yeah, she can drop a link where you can just go over and find out more about it. But here's Peter last year with his friend Megan. Is this good? I'll do it like this. So, he was a lot of fun and made the best out of, really had a lot of terrible pain because of this. Because, of course, the skin affects everything. So, he had just turned 33 and he has passed away. So, all right. We are going to move along, though. Let's see, what else here? What am I doing? I'm a little bit confused. We did the moment of silence. The lounger of the week is Jeremy. Yay, Jeremy, you're lounger of the week, and here's why. He's an interesting person in general. Even his job is rather fascinating. Don't say what it is right now. The best thing about Jeremy, in my view, is he's not timid. I can't read my own writing. About saying what's on his mind. He is absolutely anti-war. And he has even approached active duty military people to discuss the situation, so to speak. He's a treasure trove of information. Congratulations, Jeremy. Happy birthday late. March 9, 1971. And I know it's a nice picture of him, isn't it, Babel? I want to make sure I have everybody. I'm a little bit, on edge today. Oh, Denise. Not on edge. I haven't been feeling super well, and then... yeah, it's just I think this Peter thing hit me a week late, of all things, but probably because I'm surrounded. Here, I'll kind of move up so you can see this. It's to that foundation, May. Every May is Ichthyosis Awareness. And the color is blue in terms of the ribbon. So this is kind of in his honor as well. And then, it's hard to see my background, but Megan made this in loving memory. And then I made the sticker and doing the best we can. It's really hard. Hello, Pink Zebra. Welcome to the lounge. Being so far away when this happens, you sort of feel helpless. But he really wanted awareness to be spread about this condition. So if he could just visit that First Skin Foundation. I got it right. that Kathleen dropped, that would be very helpful. So, congratulations. Let's get going. Let's have fun. Welcome to the lounge, everyone. Wait, I need a shot of booze and a whiskey chaser. Your internet's going in and out. Gene, I'm so glad to see you back here in the lounge. You know, Nicholas probably won't be with us till April. He's in Kentucky, and he's always busy flitting about to and fro, as they say. And Piano Man is back in the United States, but I hope he pops in. I hope so, too, Pat. She says he hopes he brought a lot of awareness. Okay. We're going to move along. We're going to start. I oft burst into a song with the lyrics, "You're the reason God made blank." When Jeremy enters the lounge, that is because it's where he lives. You're the reason God made, and I'm sure missing you. Yeah, oh, Vegan Dolls is here. Hi, Vegan Dolls. Welcome to the lounge. Dolls has entered the lounge, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen her yet. Hasn't popped up on my end. Isn't that weird? Wow. Okay. Jeremy won't be able to interact that much, he says. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the lounge, Dave. Our snackish across the pond friend. Yes, the answer came in. I'm sorry. I'm getting all wound up and interacting with the loungers. How strange. That is weird for me. The answer is, I'll give it a second, maybe two, Oklahoma. And the song is by David Frizzle and Shelley West. It was written in 1981. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. Pink Zebra, good to see you. I'm really glad you popped in. And you're feeding, oh, you had a new litter. Okay, I'll check it out if you do videos. Live for you, honey. Okay. We're moving along. Mickey Spillane, who was born on March 9, 1918, was the best-selling author of the blank, first and last name, detective novels, which were adapted for television in 1984. You're the reason God made... I might have to get more water already. A tragedy happened last night. I picked up Marie, and, you know, I have other peace signs on here. That's a good answer, Watcher, but incorrect. And her leg got stuck, her claw kind of got in there, and it went flying everywhere, so I'm down a peace sign, but Joel's going to be able to fix it for me. No idea. Okay. Excuse me. The answer is Mike Hammer. More information. Mickey Splane's Mike Hammer, later titled The New Mike Hammer, with Stacy Keach in the title role, is a television series that originally aired on CBS from January 84 to May of 87. Consisted of 51 episodes, blah, blah, blah. Basically, let's see, who's instantly, movies and series were produced under the guidance of executive producer Jay Bernstein, who acquired television rights from his close friend, Mickey Spillane, for $1. $1. Hi, Fatso. Welcome to the lounge, babe. So glad you're here. I live for you, as you know. Fatso is in the lounge. Okay, we're going to do a visual aid. Let me get it here. I have some strange visual aids this time, I think, but who is this person who is quite well known for his book, The People's History of the United States, among other things? He is one of Jeremy's favorites. I think that Pat and Jean might get it right. I'll hold still. Jody's talking about never knew the 80s. Yes, the answer came in. The answer came in. Very good, just as I suspected, and I will read a little bit more as I hold this up, and then I'll tell Jeremy to refresh, maybe, if somebody would. If somebody who can hear me in real time, tell Jeremy to refresh. Tell everyone to refresh. Let me set Zen aside here. Okay, let's, a little bit about him. Actually, Kathleen has a link about Zen, unless you already dropped it, honey, during the intro when I was holding up the thing. More information. Zen described himself as something of an anarchist, something of a socialist, maybe a democratic socialist. He wrote extensively about civil rights, the civil rights movement, anti-war movement, labor history of the United States. His memoir, You Can't Be Neutral on a Moving Train, was also the title of a 2004 documentary about Zen's life and work. He died of a heart attack at age 87 in 2010. Everybody's fresh. Okay, good. Very good. All right. I might flip around a little bit here. Flip wildly. Sticking with Howard Zinn for a moment. Oh, sorry, Jeremy. His internet is not good right now. Okay, sticking with Howard Zinn for a moment. This state, here in the belly of the beast, tried to ban the work of Howard Zinn but failed to do so. An attempt was also made in 2010 to ban his literature in the state of Indiana under the leadership of Governor Mitch Daniels. Think a press secretary's father or a former president for a clue about which state this is. The answer is not confusion. Hello there, Piano Man. Yes, the answer came in. Excellent. Excellent job there. I'm thirsty. Piano Man, sing us a song. You're the Piano Man. Oh, I was just looking. I missed the question. Well, it's over now, Gene. The game's over. His work was going to be banned in Arkansas. Arkansas is the answer. I think Kathleen has a link about this. The powers that be seem to be scared of an education that promotes critical thought and varied perspectives. However, an educated citizen is a powerful citizen, and the librarians, teachers, and students of Arkansas recognized and fought for their right to teach and learn history that hasn't been whitewashed and manipulated to suit those already in power. In Arkansas schools, Howard Zinn's books live on to encourage students to question both the history they are learning and the laws trying to restrict it. So there's your extra info, and there's a link. Thank you, Kathleen. All right. Jeremy deals with death more than most of us here in the lounge, but he's not a medical professional. Where might he work? You're the reason God made Oklahoma. Feels like a kitchen floor meltdown type of day. Okay. Yes, the answer came in. The answer came in. I'm going to refill these right now. You're on your own for a minute. I think you can live. Once again, for those floating in late, we are dedicating today's gig to Peter Pott, who passed away last week. Here's a little reminder about May being Ichthyosis month coming up. And some, hi Rosebud, some links have been dropped, and we will, totally be learning more during the intermission. Rosebud, welcome to the lounge. Okay. Mickey Gilley. Yeah, Gene, that's why we have some of this going on behind us. Okay. Mickey Gilley shares the day with Jeremy, but was born in 1936. He became very well known for owning the largest honky-tonk on earth, which was called Gilley's. What 1979 movie featured Gilley's and other points of interest in the Houston region? Oh, you know what? I forgot to give the last answer. Hang on a minute. I'm getting behind. Cemetery was the answer. Yes, cemetery, graveyard, whatever. Yes, the answer came in. I'm so sorry. You are totally snackish, Dave. I just had to get up and refill this stuff. I'm not really with it today. Get with it, team. Now I'm thinking of cheerleading. Okay. I saw it at the drive-in. It was fun. Okie doke. Here goes. Jeremy has one called Peanut. But many people shy away from this particular breed because we've been told that they are vicious, which is not necessarily the case. Jeremy has a very interesting job. I work at a cemetery. There are over 30,000 headstones. So, a bit of everything is done there, like maintaining the grounds and digging graves and all that jazz. He does it all. How long have you worked there? Yes, the answer came in. How long have you worked there, Jeremy? I'll wait a second before we move on. Answer is Pitbull. Speaking of which, here comes the old woman. Here, what do you want, Zoe? You know I'm going to clean your eye. Zoe's here, sorry. Here, let me. Here's Zoe. Here you go, Pat Hacker. Hey there, Goey girl. Okay. I whip her aside dramatically. Zoe, don't be doing anything strange. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The answer is Pitbull. Okay, moving along. On March 9, 1832, this person announced that he would run for political office for the first time here in the belly of the beast. He was unsuccessful in his run for a seat in the Illinois state legislature. And I'm going to do some across the pond ones too, now that we have a room full of across the ponders. Hi, Batty. Welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge. Glad you're here. Yes, the answer came in. Let me do across the pond. Enid Cemetery, there's a website. I've been there for a year now. Okay. Enid Cemetery, Oklahoma. Okay. Oh, the answer is Lincoln. Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. All right, we'll stick with this. I'll go across the pond in a minute. Jeremy's state of Oklahoma is quite famous or infamous for breaking records with this event as of late, most likely due to the destabilization of the region due to massive fracking ventures. What kind of jazz is going on in Oklahoma lately? Or it was. I don't even know if it still is, but it was quite prevalent. Fracking. Fracking is probably the cause. Oh, good. Across the pond. Okay. The answer came in from an across the ponder. Hi, D. Martin. Boy, I hope I don't miss people, but if I do, I'll catch you on the replay. Yes, the answer's flying into the lounge. That would probably work too, Batty. I'm not sure, though. But yes, the answer is earthquake. Earthquake or earthquakes. Okay, across the pond. Zoe's purring really loudly. I don't know if you could hear, though. Okay. Across the pond, in May of 1971, this was published for the last time as a broadsheet and was reinvented as a tabloid. Really? You can hear her? What a girl. Crazy. This is how she does all the time. She just loves to purr. Thank you, Denise. Yes, we have 17 people and 9 likes. Let's get it going. You know how important that like button is to me. All right. Okay, Zoe. Let's just calm down. So, I've not seen the answer yet. How can I give a clue? It's the other one, Rosebud. I don't know. ASMR Cat Edition. What do you want, go? You're going to go. Okay. Bye-bye, loungers. Okay, the answer is the Daily Mail. Daily Mail. Close enough, Fatso. Daily Mail, Daily Caller. Okay, the Daily Mail. Okay. In cemetery lingo, I can't believe this. In cemetery lingo, a cenotaph is what of these choices? What is a cenotaph? A permanent flower holder. B, an area in which grave decorations are stored and or maintained. Or C, a tomb or monument of a person or persons whose remains are not on site. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I might not be. I'm going to spell it. CENOTAPH. The answer came in. Yes. I like doing these multiple choices because it's fun to make the other stuff up. We'll give it a sec. A lot of people are getting it right. It is a tomb or monument of a person or persons whose remains are not on site. So with the unknown soldier thing, I guess that would be one of these, right? Oh dear. It would be a CENOTAPH. So, okay, that's the answer. Oh, Zoe, what? I might have to go feed Zoe. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to get up and feed her, or she will just continue with this. Okay. I'll do it in a minute. I'm going to get up after this question and feed Zoe. Blank. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Might be heard coming from the lips of our dear birthday man because he's fiercely against it. Yes, the answer came in. Remind me to give the answer. I'm going to feed the cat. Come on, Zoe. My God, you are driving me to drink. Come here. You just will not let up, will you? Okay, I'm right here. Okay, there you go. I'm back, and of course the answer is war. Good God, y'all, what is it good for? Okay. I like to get that mean look on my face. All right, the answer is war. I think we've done all these. No, we haven't. Okay. On March 9th, 1975, work began on this controversial mode of oil transport. Oh, and Pat, she won't let up. Pat says the old lady knows when she's hungry. It just will go on and on. And she'll follow me around the house. She'll follow me in the bathroom and she'll meow and meow with that old... Yes, the answer came in. That old lady voice. It is just crazy. Actually, there's another one on this page as well. The bonus question's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Anyone who already won the bonus question cannot partake. And I will do the shipping out of the country for winter because I don't think it'll be that much because it's not super heavy stuff. So everyone can partake except those who've already won. Oh my goodness. The answer is, what was the question? Alaskan Pipeline, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on with Piano Man? Oh, I'll have to see it later, Piano. I'm terribly sorry. Okay. On March 9th, 1933, the U.S. Congress began enacting the blank legislation. 1933, blank legislation. I believe it was a 100-day thing or something. Just making sure I got all this. Boy, Ruby's kind of behind, but she got the answer war right. We might need to refresh here. Because I'm wondering if, let me make sure I'm seeing all the comments. Live chat. And there you are. So people are answering, I see, okay. I'll read it one more time. March 9, 1933, the U.S. Congress began enacting the blank legislation. Okay, think Roosevelt. Think not old, but, and a deck of cards, what you do with it when you hand them out to people. When playing cards. Yes, very good. The answer came in. Yes, D. Martin. Yes, Fatso. Absolutely. Okay. New Deal is the answer. Where are we here? Okay. Jeremy purchased several of these books in order to hand them out so that people would realize why we do war. It's a book with which most all loungers are familiar. I'm super thirsty. I feel better, though. Thank you for making... I was really nauseated. Yes, the answer came in before I... You thought I said 1833. Before I started the show. I've been a little nauseated this weekend. Everybody's getting it right. Indeed, it is. War is a racket. Piano, I thought you were home. I mentioned that earlier. I was hoping you'd be able to attend. Okay. Texas and West Virginia, to name two, have this particular feature. just like Oklahoma does. Wars of rackets that play tennis. Did you drag them over today, Denise? Yes, very good. The answer's flying in. Yes. The answer is panhandle. Panhandle. I'm going to go across the pond, and then I'm going to do the bonus question and take a break. So we're going across the pond. What English group had a chart topper in 1971 with the song, Get It On, Bang It Gone, Get On? I know, it sounds just like it. You can't miss it. Well, what English group had the chart topper with Get It On, Bang It Gong? Get on. Get it on, bang it gong, get on. Who was the group? Come on, Rosebud. I know you know it. Rosebud, Rosebud, Rosebud. Yes, the answer's coming in wildly and in a row. Absolutely, it is T-Rex. T-Rex is the group. Okay, we're going to go ahead with the bonus question that was supplied by... you know what? I have to find it. Hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having somewhat of a breakdown. Not really. Just hold on. I just forgot to take it out of my lounging folder, I believe. Oh, where is it? Somehow, I don't think I printed out the bonus question, so I'll have to do it. I'm going to take my break. It's a little bit longer than usual. And I will go, I don't know how I did that, but I did it, so. Okay, do you want to ask it then, dolls? Why don't you ask the question and be in charge of whoever comes in with it first? That would save me getting my computer and all. If you wouldn't mind, that would be great. Let's go with that. Vegan Dolls is going to ask the question since she supplied it. I just forgot to print it out. It's been a strange time. Here goes. This is more about Peter and stuff. Here goes. After the break, do the bonus question.
Lounging with Lisa, ladies and gentlemen. Generally, I play music, but sometimes I do other things. Today, because we're dedicating this show to Peter Pot NL420. His actual name was Peter David Hiscock. He was born Tuesday, March 4th, 1986. Date of death, Sunday, March 10, 2019, in Spaniards Bay, Newfoundland, Labrador. And so what I'm going to do is read a few things that he wrote himself and put on Facebook and things about the awareness. Meanwhile, he had ichthyosis and was born with it. It was a severe case. So he had just turned 33 on the 4th and then passed away that 6 days later, really. What a shame. So, Kathleen, I'm sure we'll drop a link to that firstskinfoundation.org. I'm going to go ahead and read some things from there as well. But right now I think I'm going to find something in his own words that I read when he was real sick in the hospital about 4 weeks ago at this point. So that's what I'm going to do. You would have no way of knowing this, ladies and gentlemen, but I've had this pause for at least 20 minutes trying to find what Peter had written. I'm not sure when, but I did find it on Facebook, and here we go. I'm going to read it to you. This in Peter's own words. I was born with a rare skin disease called ichthyosis. My skin does not function normally due to a genetic mutation that I inherited at birth. Ichthyosis is not contagious, a bad sunburn, or the result of poor bathing habits. It's my personal goal to educate the public so that others with ichthyosis are not subjected to stares, teasing, or misconception. If you would like more information about ichthyosis or want to support research to find a cure, contact the Foundation for Ichthyosis and Related Skin Types at 800-545-3286 or visit the website, and Kathleen will be dropping that. She probably already did. It's firstskinfoundation.org. I think I might just save this so I have it on hand. Pausing again. Okay, I'm now over at the Foundation for Ichthyosis and Related Skin Types. This was so strange because last year at this time, well, we had celebrated Peter's birthday in the lounge. His birthday was March 4th, as I mentioned earlier. And, of course, we played a game, and we had a fundraiser that day, too, because he was trying to raise money to go to Nashville, if memory serves. So a couple weeks later in the paper, which last year I think was the 19th on Monday, this year it's the 18th, I did his game as my column, and to kind of share the awareness there and whatnot. It's just so weird that it happened like a year later. But anyhow, okay, I'm going to read a little bit about problems. What are some problems associated with ichthyosis? Because I think we have a general idea of what it is. Here goes. Besides the common scaling condition of the skin, and depending on the severity, there may be associated psychological symptoms due to the abnormal appearance of the skin. Ichthyosis is disfiguring for most affected individuals. In addition to the numerous medical complications like dehydration, infections, chronic blistering, overheating, and rapid calorie loss, patients with ichthyosis are subjected to psychological issues. Patients are often ostracized, and concerns of isolation, low self-esteem, and depression are common due to the appearance of their visible, chronically shedding skin. And then it goes on to say why the skin is important to us, and so forth. I really hope that you visit that site. I think my break is probably over, but I did want to at least do this little bit in honor of Peter. He was really a great person. We sent voice clips back and forth quite a bit, and not recently, though. I did maybe a month ago. And he'll just really be missed. He was just a kind, sweet person who really cared about other people. He wanted to get the word out about this, mainly to help younger people, children, so that people would be aware of what it was, and the children wouldn't be teased. So he was doing the awareness for other people, which I just think he was a tremendous person in general. So that's it. That is our little break. I went over a little bit, but I think you'll forgive me in this case. Here I am.
And here I am, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of sad. Sorry that I forgot to print out that thing. It's just been a little hard. I'm sorry. I don't know why this has hit me a week later. Probably because we're doing this, but okay, I'm going to calm down. And we can go ahead with the bonus question, unless it was done in my absence. I have no idea. I'm really sorry I forgot to print it out. We have Marcus here. Marcus. A Marcus, person named Marcus. Hi, Marcus. Hello. Markus. Anyone else I'm missing? I thought I saw someone else, but maybe not. Okay. The bonus questions here. I'm going to read it out loud for y'all. Elsie Marley's grown so fine, it's more of a riddle. She won't get up to feed the swine, but lies in bed till blank. Oh, lazy Elsie Marley. So what would that be? I'll read it again. Elsie Marley's grown so fine, she won't get up to feed the swine, but lies in bed till blank, blank, blank. Oh, lazy Elsie Marley. What could it be? 2 words. Yes. Yes. Fatso. No, Batty came in with it first. I'm sorry. It was a tie between Batty and Fatso. Yes, 9:30 is the answer. I thought that was kind of a clever question and different than what we normally do. Thank you so much. Smitty's here. Thank you, Pat. Smitty. 9:30 is the answer, and that was Batty. 9:30. You will be getting I'll get you together a little thing. It won't be that heavy. I won't spend a fortune, but I'll send you a few of the little gifts for answering the bonus question right, Maddie. Okay, so there we have that. Ding, 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 had a flash. LOL. I don't know. Okay, that was really clever. Thank you, Vegan Dolls, for supplying that. Thank you, Batty, for answering it right. I saw you both just came in like, boom, Fatso, too bad. But better luck next time. You're welcome. Vegan says, I loved your package. Lisa, thanks again. Batty, we'll talk after this. After the live gig, whatever. Okay, I think I have your, address and all that. I know I do, but we'll get together. All right, we're going to move along. Oh, gosh, this is crazy. I'm moving this so it doesn't knock over. For those who are late, I'll hold this up one more time. We're celebrating Jeremy. Here's a few of his favorite things. It looks funny to have the cemetery, but that's where he works, like it's his birthday. That's Howard Zinn, by the way, Jeremy, if you're watching. Howard Zinn teaching. So, at any rate, you'll be getting a birthday packet in the mail, Jeremy. It's hilarious. Okay. For what does... How can I do this differently? All right. I'm going to change this. I'm changing something. Okay, here we go. For what does the N, not the N, the D, for what does the D stand in NDAPL? This and other environmental and indigenous issues are near and dear to Jeremy, so to speak. We're looking for what does the D mean in NDAPL. Zoe, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. You're going to drive me crazy. Here. Yes, the answer came in. You gotta go, woman. You gotta leave. Okay. Yes, it's flying into the lounge wildly. The answer is, I'll give it a second. That's not, the answer is I'll give it a second. That's the answer a lot, I've noticed. It's D. No Dakota Access Pipeline is the full thing. And, of course, that really awakened me to a lot of things. I don't remember when that was. Hello, Jilly. Welcome to the lounge. Zoe's back. She's made her round, and she's right back here. RB. Wow, okay. Okay. Good to see you today, RB. We're dedicating the show to Peter. And, if you go to the middle of the show when this goes up, you can listen to the little deal and maybe visit the website. But Kathleen's been dropping it to and fro. All right. This singer-songwriter who plays a variety of instruments, including the guitar, harmonica, keyboards, drums, and saxophone, is one of Jeremy's favorites. Into the Mystic and Brown-Eyed Girl come to mind. Yes, correct. Jeremy is behind with his, no, it's a cute answer though, Batty. Batty said Dolly Parton. But it ain't Dolly Parton. Answer coming in. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. Bum, 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 down, down, and a I'm sure that'll give it away. The answer is, can you hear Zoe? Van Morrison is the answer. Oh, we're going to do a visual aid. Oh, hang on to something. Okay. Who is this person? She was Attorney General during the destruction of the Alfred P. Murrah Building event in Oklahoma. Who is she? She was the Attorney General when the Alfred P. Murrah Building. Can you hear about? The answer came in totally. RB can't type much. He's on his phone. The answer's flying in. Across the ponders are getting the answer right. I live for you. Yeah, the vegan doll said it's Al Gore. That's funny. It's very funny. To me, anyway. Okay, the answer is, drum roll please, Janet Reno. I don't know. I don't think she resembles Al Gore a whole lot. That's funny. Janet Reno. Okay, we did the bonus. In the Van Morrison song, Wild Night is Calling, for whom do the girls dress up? All the girls walk by dressed up for... Al Gore. I love it. Yes, the answer came in. Boy, you're on the ball, Michigan woman. I'll give it a minute. Not really a minute, but some time. It is, what is it? All the girls walk by dressed up for each other, which I think is a very true statement, honestly. Okay. The name Oklahoma comes from the Choctaw words Okla and Humma. Of these choices, what does it mean? Number 1, land of the vortex. Number 2, red people. Or number 3, flatland dweller. Looking. Answer came in. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up. That's right. We have 23 people here and 14 likes. Let's get it going. Let's get it moving. I'm back. Drain backed up. Oh, dear, Gene. Okay, the answer is number 2, red people. I thought it was fun. Land of the Vortex was kind of fun, even though I made it up myself. Yeah, red people is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go across the pond here. Okay, across the pond. In, 1971, one of these was buried on the grounds of the BBC and was slated to be opened in the year 2000. I suppose they opened it. What is it? Funny things are being said and I can't pay attention. Yes, the answer's coming in. Jilly, good to see you. Yes. Did they open it, I suppose, in 2000? Was it a big deal? You know that I put some things in a time capsule here during our sesquicentennial, which I used to know how to spell because it took place soon after I started the paper. And we put some community news in it. It'll be open 50 years from then. Spencer will be around. I'll be gone. So, the answer is time capsule, clearly, as I'm blathering on about time capsules. Okay. Visual aid. Okay. In what 1971 movie might you see this milkman? Movie. I'm holding still. They found pawn tickets. Well, it could. Do you remember when? Yes, the answer came in. Do you remember whenever Geraldo went into Al Capone's vault? Oh, that was hilarious. Hilarious. Yes, the answer is flying in madly. Yes. The mama. Tradition. Yes, the answer is Fiddler on the Roof. Fiddler on the Roof. Visual aid. I forgot to put a number there. All right, let's see. Okay, we're going to go back here. We're totally going back here, and then because I have additional info. Where is it? Okay. Oh. After the answer comes in, I have a little bit more to explain about Jeremy's particular type. You'll know what I mean in a minute. This is a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by people as a whole. According to Marx, it's a necessary step in terms of going from capitalism to communism. Stop clutching pearls. Jeremy favors this type of economic system over capitalism. The answer came in. And I guess it would in that length of time. And then I'm going to read what Jeremy told me about him in a minute. Yes, the answer's coming in. Yes, very good. I'm very proud. And I'll do a Jeremy quote. Jeremy spoke in class today. Socialism is the answer. And then Jeremy told me this privately. And I'm going to read it to everyone. Well, I don't think you'll mind. A lot of people seem to misunderstand my brand of socialism. He has his own brand. It's more of a direct democracy where the people run government and not the other way around. We also make sure that the needs of people in our communities are met. Not really that difficult, and that's Jeremy Chase, said it in March of 2019, and I've decided to call it Chasealism. Chasealism. So that's Jeremy's idea, his particular version, and hello, I think I saw Stephanie. Gosh, I have all kinds of jazz over here. Stephanie. Welcome to the lounge. Glad you could make it today. We are honoring Peter as well, and as well as playing Jeremy's birthday game. And I'll hold this up again. That's from last year. I thought it was hilarious. I remember when they went live, that hat cracks me up. So, okay. Chasealism, Jeremy. Chasealism. You have your own thing going on. So I did that. In what Northern Ireland city was Van Morrison born? In what it is, yeah, I cried a little bit too. I didn't mean to, but it just slipped out. The answer came in. Fatso, you were on the stick. You were on the ball, baby. So is D. Martin. I normally don't name names anymore because it's too many hurt feelings if I don't see something come in and stuff. But I'm going to name your name, Am Dave, because he's a snack waiting to happen, baby. The answer is Belfast. Okay. I like this Oklahoma history. I always like to bring the state history into it. I think it's fascinating. Okay. Of these choices, how many native languages are spoken in Oklahoma? 15, 30, or 25? Of these choices, I know the refreshing is hideous. How many native languages are spoken in Oklahoma? 15, 30, 25. Answer came in. Wow. Just wow. Let me see where we are here. Where are we? I think we're going to run on schedule, kind of. So, oh, thirsty. The answer is 25. I feel a lot better having done this show or doing the show. I haven't felt well. You must have a healing presence for me. Okay, the answer was 25. 25. I know, that's why I mix it up. Jilly says it's normally in the middle of the multiple choice. I mix them up. Okay, oh gosh. Okay, here goes. This is the Oklahoma State fish. What is it? Think hourglass and big mouth. Hourglass and big mouth are your clues. Or beach and big mouth would work as well. That's part of it. It's a two-word answer. Bass is part of it. What's the first one? Like blank through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Wa-da-doo-doo-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dum. Yes! Hello, Elsewhere! Elsewhere! Welcome to the lounge, baby! The answer is sand bass. Sand bass, and Elsewhere is here. And look, I knew how to say your name. Last time I had to call in a team of experts to pronounce your name, so, okay. Alrighty. The big hit, Fiddler on the Roof from 1971, was filmed with one of these over the lens to create a warm, earthy, washed out kind of feel. I wonder if they took it out of a cardboard egg. That's your job. That's your clue, not your job. I'm quiet for a minute. It's a shock. We're going across the pond next. One of these to create a warm... I wonder if they took it out of a cardboard egg or if Joe Namath was involved. I don't know what else to say for a clue. So I'll see if it comes in, and if not, I will divulge the answer. Peeps. Oh, that's cute. They put Peeps over the lens. I love the idea. They got to be good for something, don't they? Because they don't taste good. I never heard of one either, but it's what it said the state fish was. It's nylon stocking, nylons, pantyhose is fine. All of those. Legs, pantyhose. Yes. Very good. Watcher, maybe you even got it right. Congrats if you did. I didn't see it. Yes, the answer came in. Nylon stocking, nylons, pantyhose is fine. Okay. We're heading across the pond now, ladies and gentlemen. Across the pond. In 1971 in London, a concert goer rushed the stage and shoved this person, who is a favorite in the lounge, into the orchestra pit, enraged over his girlfriend's infatuation with the mustached man. He suffered a crushed larynx, which resulted in a deeper, huskier singing voice, and was also in a wheelchair for a year. Who was he? Favorite in the lounge, mustache, happened across the pond. Also featured in the song Smoke on the Water, A Fire in the Sky. Those are your clues. Oh, good. Babel says she always learns something. Babel, you should get something interesting here. You should get this answer right, Judy. It's how we bonded. Write it down. Let's get going. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, the answer came in. Smitty, way to go. Yes, the answer is Frank Zappa. Okay. The first one of these opened in 1971 at the Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington. I got to see where we are here. Oh, I have to go back to... I have a true and false in here, too. We're winding down to the ending of this game. Yes, the answer came in. Very good, Piano. I knew what you meant. It's hard to type. Yeah, it was Zappa, Babel, last one. Yep. The answer right now, though, is, yes, coming in at Starbucks. Okay. True or false? A cemetery area called a Potter's Field would more than likely be utilized for indigent or unknown people. True or false? A cemetery area called a Potter's Field would more than likely be utilized for indigent, gosh, I can't speak, or unknown people. Yes, the answer came in, and then I have more information. The answer is true, ladies and gentlemen. Here's more info. It is a part of the cemetery reserved for the burial of unknown and or indigent individuals. The term comes from the Bible. When the chief priest determined what to do with the 30 pieces of silver returned by Judas, the Bible says, quote, so they took counsel and brought with them the Potter's Field to bury strangers in. It was not called the Potter's Field because a potter owned it, but because the ground was too bad to grow crops, so potters used the land to dig clay. There you go. Very lovely. Absolutely. I don't think I've ever done a true and false. True or false. Let me see where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves, like I have to give you permission for that. We did that. Oh, okay, here we go. Potter's Fields were only for the serious ceramic enthusiast, says Vegan Dolls. That's funny. Okay, that is cute. Cimarron County, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Cimarron, Cimarron County, in the panhandle of Oklahoma, has an interesting claim to fame. Of these choices, what is it? A, only indigenous peoples live there. B, it is the home of the world's largest tornado museum. Or C, it touches 4 states. Famous county, or famous for this reason in Oklahoma, in the panhandle. A, only indigenous peoples live there. B, it's the home of the world's largest tornado museum. Or C, it touches 4 states. The answer has come in a couple times. Yes, indeed. Very good. Excellent. I never knew this stuff. This was fun. I need a sharper pencil. You know how I feel about it, Pat Hacker. The answer is C. It touches 4 states, which are New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, and Kansas. Interesting. I think Kansas is a real small amount, if I'm not mistaken, but whatever, 4 states. 4 states. Okay. All right, here goes. I think that a lot of people will get this right. Between 1898 and 1934, the U.S. sent military troops into Central America and the Caribbean or Caribbean region in order to keep business interests in those regions intact. These were called the blank wars. And we'll have a link after the answer is given and a little bit more info. More info and a link when the answer comes in. I thought I had another visual aid. I have two more. Yeah, I know, it's an outrageous. Another four corners. Between 1898 and 1934, the answer came in, but I'll read it again anyway. The U.S. sent military troops into Central America, blah, 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 in order to keep business interests in those regions intact. These were called the blank wars. The answer came in. Very good, and it is... I'll give it a sec. It's banana. Banana wars, banana wars. Here's more information, and Kathleen's going to drop a link. It was a time when mistreated workers across Central America were getting fed up with working long hours and harsh conditions for less than a living wage. Workers started grumbling. Some went on strike. Some threw together militias and waged full-on rebellions to fight for better conditions. But for the American government, all this fighting for freedom was bad for business. Companies like the United Fruit Company had a vested interest in keeping their Central American plantations stable, and so they called in the American Army to crack down on those who were disrupting the system. There's a link, I'm sure it's been dropped at this point, and the additional info. Okay, we did this. Let me see where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Kathleen, for being a link dropper. She's a link dropper, dropping links in your direction. Okay. All right. In 1971, the year of Jeremy's birth, the U.S. of A. launched this war, which has led to raids on the wrong houses, increased incarcerations, and has wreaked havoc in many a life in general. Jean's buffering. God love you. I'm so glad you're here, even if you are buffering. Yes, the answer is coming in madly. Yes, yes. Very good. You across the ponders are smart because you know stuff that about our country when, like, I don't know if a lot of us know about yours. That's why I like doing this. I'm a refugee from the drug war. Yes, the answer is drugs, war on drugs. That's fine. Okay. A visual aid, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over by maybe 3 minutes. In 1971, the Flip Wilson show was at the top of the ratings. What was the name of this character? 1971, Flip Wilson show on top of the ratings. What is this character's name? I love this character. I thought it was hilarious. Yes, the answer came in. We used to watch that. I think it was up against something else on another network, and that's why I never really saw the other stuff. Oh, you won't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. Last night, you know how I've been watching Murder, She Wrote and stuff? The answer is Geraldine. I've been watching Murder, She Wrote. You will not believe who was on Murder, She Wrote last night in a pretty prominent role. Bill Maher. Yes, Bill Maher. The answer is Geraldine for this. It was like from the late 80s, this Murder, She Wrote, and there was Bill Maher. I don't care for Bill Maher now, but I will say he did a good job in Murder, She Wrote. Of all people, it was just really weird. Geraldine, okay, this is our last one. And while I have you, congratulations again to Batty for being the bonus riddle person. You'll have to come up with a bonus question. I'll get with you later. Yeah, Bill Maher, actual Maher of Bill. Yeah. And, thank you everyone who came to the gig today. But here we go. This Pulitzer Prize winning journalist and best-selling author is one of Jeremy's favorites. Right here. One of his faves. He was also part of Occupy Wall Street, and he has a show on RT. The answer came in. It's called On Contact. People are getting it right. You mean the other one, don't you, Piano? Yes, the answer came in. Repeatedly. It's Chris Hedges. He reminds me of someone. I can't put my finger on. I'll let you know when it comes to me. He just reminds me of someone. I think this is it. So we'll take a minute to have a sip. Thank you so much for joining today on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler. Remember, please, to visit this First Skin Foundation to learn about the condition that led to our dear sweet Peter's death. And I'll hold up his picture again, and then I'll read some comments. Here he was last year with his friend Megan. They were extremely close, very close. Really, as close as you can be, I think. So there they are. We'll just remember him having a good time. I know that he really wanted the awareness to be spread. He wanted people to know about it and for us to have fun in our lives. So, from what I know of him anyway. Thanks for the show, Lisa. From Denise, I'm backing up. Hedges won't eat milk or eggs because they result from a female reproduction. Wow, that's interesting. Babel loves him. Hedges, one great human being from Rosebud. People are liking him a great deal. Jeremy, thanks for being interesting and for being born so we could celebrate you. I think Watcher's coming up pretty soon. Postcard Drive, yes, thank you so much. Thanks for the show. Thanks, Lisa. Good time and beautiful tribute to dear Peter and to raise awareness. Thank you, Watcher. Sorry, I was a little out of it today, but I guess you'll have that. Peace, love to all from Dave. Dave, my snackish fellow from across the pond. See y'all. Peace out from Rosebud. Good playing with y'all from Jilly. Happy birthday, Jeremy, with emojis. Great time. Peter would have loved it. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Lisa from Batty. Thanks, everyone. Spread peace from Jeremy. Thank you. And here's the link to the First Skin Foundation. Love you all from Piano Man. Really good to see some old faces here today, or old, what do you say, logos, whatever those things are called. What are they called? Your little thing, you know, that shows who you are. Hope Peter's running the goat up in Newfie heaven. We'll miss you, Pete. I hoist one for you on Patty's Day night. Fair winds and following seas. Really nice, Smitty. Thank you so much.